goodness, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. I hadn't any idea that anyone else would be out here. This time of day, usually this trail is rather peaceful. No, I'm perfectly all right, I assure you. I do appreciate the concern, though. Thank you. I beg your pardon? Yes, we do sort of know each other, I suppose. I don't believe we've been formally introduced, but you and I we're in the same literature class. Yes, I sit not too far from you. No. As I said, we haven't been formally introduced. It's perfectly all right that you don't remember my name. I think that I've only heard yours when the teacher is taking attendance. Yes, it is difficult to forget such a lovely name. As for mine, if you'd like to know, it's Grelle. Grelle Sutcliff. Oh. You do remember my name now. Ah. Yes, I did give that presentation about Romeo and Juliet. That was a rather interesting one for me to do. After all, I don't usually read such tragic literature. I usually prefer poetry and more light-hearted romance, I suppose. What sort of things do you like to read, usually? My apologies, I suppose I just assumed that you also enjoy reading outside of class because I noticed you have a book there in your hand. Oh? You weren't looking for a place to read? Then what are you... Oh, you were looking for some scenery to draw. That does sound rather lovely. I remember that for one of your projects this year, the teacher showed it off. You did some illustrations for one of the stories we read, didn't you? You are certainly quite a brilliant artist. I do have to say that. Pardon my forwardness. Oh. You don't think so? Might I ask the reason? Oh. others in the past have been unkind about your work. Well, I ought not say that. No, it's a cruel thing to say. I don't think I should. If they can only find negative things to say about your work, then they should have their tongues cut out. Pardon me, I've been reading the Iliad recently. As I said, I am a fan of certain types of poetry. Usually it isn't tragedy, but after Romeo and Juliet I did become quite curious and, well, it is quite beautifully translated, this version. Yes, it does get rather graphic, but I do enjoy the way that everything is described so vividly. One can truly feel as if they're right there, in the middle of battle or on the shore as dawn rises. It's quite amazing. I apologize. I'm keeping you from your activities. I ought to go now. I have things that I must attend to as well. Oh, no, like you, I didn't bring this book along for reading. It's, well, I'm not much of an artist, and I can never seem to get the right angles with my camera, but I do so adore the beauty of nature, and I do wish to capture it somehow. So I come to the woods every now and then, and I'll pick a few flowers, and I'll press them. I never take more than one of each, and I ensure that none of them are endangered species. I do try to be mindful of those things. And I always ensure that there are plenty left for animals to consume, for bees to pollinate. I would hate to do any real damage to this place. It is so beautiful after all. Rather like it's nothing I ought to say. No, I almost said it's quite like you in that way. It's quiet here, peaceful. It's so beautiful and always full of even more hidden beauty. It's, it does remind me of you. I simply mean, you are, you're a lovely person. I simply mean that you, as a human being, are quite beautiful. After all, I often look at marble carvings of gods, goddesses, famous heroes, and I'm astounded by the human form itself. I know that some people say that it's difficult to love one's body, but when you think about just how extraordinary it is that it does what it does, that all of its systems are working together, it is a true piece of art, no matter its appearance. And, I just mean that when I say you're beautiful, I mean in that way. I am... No, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit winded, that's all. I don't usually speak with others this much. I do prefer to keep to myself, usually. Oh, no, I had forgotten all about that. I didn't have any plans to go to the school dance next week. Why do you ask? No one's... Well, a few of my friends did invite me to go along with their group, but I told them that I probably wouldn't feel like going. They were understanding, of course. I usually don't enjoy those things, but no one's asked me to go to it. Why do you ask these things? You would wish for me to accompany you? I hardly think that... You what? You forgot my name before because you were so flustered. I beg your pardon? You've had a crush on me since the first day of class. Oh my. I need to go. No, I need to go because I need to make certain that my favorite dress is still clean where I left it at home. After all, I'll be going to a dance soon, won't I? I'm sorry. I'll see you in class tomorrow.